this is it. The beat goes wild this week. Summer beat roaring to a close on this final Friday in August.
That's right. Bill Kelly is at the Philadelphia Zoo on this beautiful Friday afternoon. BK, what's going on?
Guys, it's amazing. We are here at Big Cat Falls, okay, because we're introducing you to our newest resident at the zoo. I'm going to introduce you to Maria here in just a moment. Oh, but look at this guy. Look at him. Now he's going, we're told that's his toy right there, that rib that you see. Earlier today, that was a living animal, right, Maria? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. In fact, let me bring in Maria with the Philadelphia Zoo. How are you?
We're doing good. So what you see right there is actually a rib cage meant to simulate a wild boar made out of PVC piping.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, and as you can see, there's some meatballs attached to it, so Rafferty can practice what he would be doing in the wild. We call this enrichment, and we want to make sure our animals are performing the behaviors they would be doing in the wild, but under human care in our zoo setting.
So tell us a little bit about Rafferty. He is the newest resident here, and you really don't see these out in the wild, critically endangered.
Correct. There are less than 120 Amur leopards left in the wild. There's actually more in human care in zoos right now. So Rafferty is here for a very important reason. He is here to see if he can make Kira his girlfriend.
Oh, has he asked her yet? What kind of signs is she showing?
Not yet. So our keeper team takes their time introducing the big cats to each other, make sure there's a love connection before introducing them fully.
What kind of time goes into that? Do they spend like a week? Is it a year? What is that about?
So it's a monthly process where when our female Kira is cycling, we'll see, as Rafferty showing signs that he's interested as well. But our hope is that in the next couple years, we will have Amur leopard cubs at the zoo.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing when you think of how few. And you also have the Amur tiger who's critically endangered, 500 left in the wild?
Yes, there's less than 500 Amur tigers left in the wild. So as you can see, they're both from the Amur River Valley that is in Russia on the border of China. So their habitat continues to shrink, which is why it's so important that zoos have these breeding programs to ensure the survival of these species.
So we've been watching Rafferty since we've been here. We've been here for about an hour or so. And Rafferty, I got to tell you folks, as you're watching this, eating right now, and still looks very calm eating, was laying down up there. I was jealous, like laying in the sun, yawning and everything. Is that the normal behavior, or is there a lot of action that goes on during the day?
So similar to any house cat, big cats love lying around. They really preserve their energy for when they are hunting. So similar, right now you can see he's eating his food, but 9 times out of 10, if you come to the zoo, he'll be taking a nap in the sunshine. Yeah,
that's amazing. And what I've also noticed, we got a pretty good crowd around here too. How is everyone doing? Pretty cool? Yeah. It seems to be one that draws a lot of people, the Big Cat Falls over here.
Absolutely. I mean, who doesn't want to see a big cat up close and personal? And this is one of the only places you can do that in the region.
Yeah, and I tell you, we hit it on a really nice day. Really nice day. A light breeze, humidity level is low, and the zoo is going to be open late tonight for the final kind of a special event that they have during the summer coming up. We're going to be talking about that and give you some information, plus show you more things around the zoo, especially the experiences that they have. But for now, we're going to send it on back to you guys on this stunning, stunning Friday night.
They need to play some Taylor Swift to get those two tigers together.
Right, something. Yeah, a little music is what we're saying. Just a little music when you put those two.
Song
Lover by Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
he knows them all. Man.
That would be very good.
He knows them all.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, appreciate you.
All right, let's keep it real. We're not ready to say goodbye to summer just yet.
Absolutely not. And if you're looking to stay out a little later on this Friday, families are getting ready to enjoy the Philadelphia Zoo after hours, such as the one and only Bill Kelly. He is at the zoo on this final Summer Beat Friday. Bill.
Yep, the zoo's going to be open late tonight. They have an event that they're doing, and that's going to be the final one of the season. There's more that they have next season. But as you can see, we have moved over here to the newest exhibit, right, Maria? The newest one here, Flamingo Cove?
That's right. Flamingo Cove opened this June and has obviously become one of the most beautiful corners of the zoo.
Now, a couple things that we noticed when we were here, and we're just letting kind of people look around. We have obviously flamingos, 2 distinctly different types of flamingos here, yeah?
Yes. So those bright pink feathers you're seeing on those flamingos, those are Caribbean flamingos. They are the brightest species of flamingo.
Right.
That lighter pale pink, those are greater flamingos, and they are the tallest species of flammingo in the world.
So, and I was noticing that too. So what I've been seeing, they're down here, obviously eating the food that's down there in the first pool, and then they'll go up there, and it looks like they almost like stand at attention for a moment. Is that just what they're doing normally, or are they setting up for something?
Yeah, so flamingos do all sorts of unique behaviors. They're a colony species, so they're very social. They're always talking to each other, interacting with each other, and those displays you're seeing is just part of a regular flamingo day.
So this Flamingo Cove, you said, was built specifically for flamingos. Eventually, we'll get some other flying birds around here. There's a few of them. Sometimes they're noisy. I hear one over there. But tell us why that's important and kind of how this setup is for that.
Yeah, so the space we're in was actually an aviary the zoo built in the 1920s. So we repurposed that space and to create this habitat specifically for our flamingos. You can see the feeding pool up front. That middle space, that mud flat, that is where our flamingos will build their nests when it comes to be breeding time. And that pool in the back is actually 3 feet deep. In the wild, you'll see flamingos swimming sometimes. So now our flamingos can replicate that behavior.
That's cool. Hey, speaking of the wild, I think when we all think flamingos, we picture them here, like at a zoo, standing up. And oh, by the way, before I ask my question, the backward joint thing, what's that about? Do you know what that's about?
So that's actually their knee or their ankle. Excuse me. Yes, it's their ankle. So
Interesting.
they're positioned much differently than us humans.
Yeah, it's funny the way that they walk. It kind of bends backward. But we see them standing a lot. They stand on the one leg, and you were saying that that's to conserve energy, I believe. But do they fly? Do they actually fly out in the wild?
Yeah, so in the wild, flamingos do migrate. So that's typically when they'll be seen flying. But on a day-to-day basis, they're not going to be flying too much.
So they don't fly in this exhibit. They don't ever
No.
like kind of go up to the top light over there or anything
No,
like
they're
that.
content on the ground, feeding in their pools, wading in their pools, stomping around their mud flat, all that good flamingos.
Do they sleep standing up?
They do. So they can actually sleep standing up on one foot. What they'll do is they'll get in that comfy position and actually tuck their head into their wings.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, they are a neat creature. It's a little, I got to be honest, it's a little quieter right now than it was earlier. And there was some bird over there that was just screaming. You know what bird that is?
Yeah, so that was one of our African hammercaps, one of those brown ones.
Right, over there. Yeah, he was like sitting there. I don't know what he was saying, but Yuki and Safa, it sounded like he wasn't pleased about something. I don't know. He was just screaming at them, and then they did something different, and whatever he was asking, they did. So I don't know what it is. But
he
anyways,
knows you got the toss, and he shut up once you got the toss.
I think that's what it is. So coming up, we're going to go to another part of the zoo, some really fun stuff ahead, and a neat part, one of my favorite parts in just a little bit.
Cool. Yeah, indeed. All right, my man. See you in a little bit. Thank you. It's a walk on the wild side this Summer Beat Friday at a spot that generations of families have spent summer days.
That's right, and you can enjoy the Philadelphia Zoo even longer today thanks to a program called After Hours. That is where we find the one and only Bill Kelly on the final Summer Beat Friday
This is it.
of 2025. Bill?
Final summer beat. Hard to imagine. The summer is coming to a close. You know, the zoo. How lucky are we to have this zoo here? It is the oldest zoo in America. It's right in our backyard. And tonight, as you mentioned, it's going to be open a little later, up till 8 o'clock. And at 6 o'clock, there's going to be live music on the Impala lawn stage. We're going to take you over there when that happens and show you some of that fun stuff. But first, let's, of course, talk about the animals. Right here, that's Abby. Abby is eating out of what's called like a little puzzle feeder there, kind of something similar to what you might give your dog. One of 3 giraffes, one of nearly 2,000 animals here at the zoo. And you can see all of them as you walk around and explore at your own pace. But if you wanted to do something a little bit different, they offer behind-the-scenes experiences that you can get an up-close personal look at the animals and their zookeepers. There's something special about seeing your favorite animal in person.
We know at Philadelphia Zoo that a moment with an animal and around with people you love and care about can really spark an interest in the natural world. And our hope is when that happens, that people then want to take an action, take a step to start to protect our planet.
One way to get an up-close look at some of these cool creatures, the zoo's behind-the-scenes experiences. Among the newest, a chance to learn about some of the zoo's loudest residents, the giant river otters. These guys are loud. What is it they're saying?
So these are our giant river otters, and they're telling us it's time to do their behind the scenes.
And I think they're being clear about that.
Yes.
They want to do something. All right, so let's go ahead and let
Absolutely.
them in. Tell us why we're doing that about this behind the scenes experience?
So what it is basically a chat. You get to see these guys up close and personal.
Wow.
We have a keeper, Christine, helping us out. She's going to feed them.
And they eat the fish, obviously. Is
They
that their
do.
primary diet?
Yep, so they mainly eat fish. Out in their natural habitat in South America, they would eat crustaceans and even caiman with how large these guys are.
It's amazing to see their webbed feet there. I mean, these guys, can they swim really fast in the water?
Yeah, they're incredibly dynamic in the water. You can also see the really fat, wide tails. That helps them move through the water as well.
This is one of 10 unique encounters.
If you love big animals, we have a rhino experience where you actually get to touch Tony, our southern white rhino. We have our hippo girl, Cindy and Una, that you get to feed lettuce. We have ones with our North American porcupine Aurora where you can actually help her paint a picture.
I just had to meet this porcupine Picasso. Hi, Aurora.
She will pull the paintbrush around.
Oh my goodness gracious. Now, I really don't know a lot about porcupines. Tell me a couple of fun facts.
So porcupines can be found in Pennsylvania in the more rural areas because they do love to climb trees. They really don't look it, but they're really good climbers. They're very agile when they're up in trees. They also have about 30,000 quills all over their body.
Thank you very much, Aurora. Beautiful artwork. We'll see you at the local exhibit, maybe the Philadelphia Museum of Art. And I have that picture. I'm going to show it to you here coming up in just a couple of seconds. You know, if you want to do these behind-the-scenes experiences, they do come at a little bit of an extra cost. So all you got to do is you got to go to the zoo's website, and you can see what's available at that time. You can sign up there, and we're actually going to take you on another behind-the-scenes experience coming up with the hippos in about 30 minutes or so. All right, Yuki Siafa, are you ready?
Yeah,
I have the
let's do it.
final
I
artwork.
don't think so.
I didn't realize. I knew that Aurora was talented, but she might be hired soon. I don't know how she did it, but she did.
Amazing. Oh,
Pretty incredible.
My goodness.
Pretty
Wow.
incredible. Pretty inquillable,
the
if you will. There you go.
outstanding.
So,
Intensity. Impressionist
amazing.
art.
No help whatsoever.
no help. What? All right, good stuff. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Bill. I'm going to miss that song. It is the final summer beat of 2025, and we're going wild this Friday, this final Friday in August.
And we've made our way to the oldest and best zoo in America, the Philadelphia Zoo, and it's staying open a little later than usual today. Bill Kelly's been there for us all evening. Hey, buddy.
I have, and I want to point out, unlike Siafa's summer beat, I don't have, you know, full platters of food all over the place here at the zoo like you've had in the summer. That was some interesting stuff to watch you do and get some fun dishes. But what we do have are some animals, some beautiful animals. Check this out. These are the hippos, as of course you know. This is one of the most popular exhibits that is here. Now, last half hour, we were talking about these behind-the-scenes experiences where you can go and get up close and personal with some of the animals, and of course, their zookeepers. Well, we had the opportunity to take one of those experiences and give these hungry hippos a little treat. All right, so we're now here at the hippo habitat behind the scenes, which is super exciting. I'm with Miles. How are you, my friend?
Oh, not bad. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Now, tell us who we have here.
So right now we have Cindy. She is one of our female hippos here at the Philadelphia Zoo.
I would love to feed her. Can I? Can I just,
yeah.
what do I do? Just throw it in the mouth?
Yep, just hold it right over and drop it right on.
And drop it
there.
on in. Hey, wow, look at those teeth, too.
36 total.
36
Those tusks.
Wow. I'll say, you have Cindy, you have Una over here, and they're eating lettuce. Is that their primary diet? Tell us about that.
So in the wild, the primary diet will be grass. Here at Philadelphia Zoo, we give them 4 feedings, and that's spread out throughout the day, and that is lettuce, hay, grain, and some produce on special occasions.
Oh, there you go, buddy. There you go. Now, how much of this do they eat?
The lettuce, so they get around like 12 pounds of lettuce each day.
12 pounds
Yeah.
each. Wow, you hear that?
Yes.
That's a lot of lettuce
Well, like
for you
I
over
said,
there.
Lettuce is just one of the feedings they get. They also get hay. And
Right.
for a total, you keep feeding.
Keep in and just not too much.
No, if she has her mouth open, just drop it
Just
right
drop
on
it in.
there,
That's the
and
sign,
it'll
huh?
go down when she needs to chew.
That's awesome. Now, how old are they?
They are 36 years young.
Oh, 36. And what is the general lifespan of a hippo?
So hippos could get up into the 40s, even 50s. In managed care, they can live a lot longer, obviously because we could tend to all those medical needs once again to the later years.
Right, right. Well, it's really super fun. Now, what do they kind of do on a daily basis? Do they just lounge around, or are they really active at times?
Ooh, so hippos are actually crepuscular, so they're more active at dawn and dusk.
Oh.
During the day, they're kind of attuned to our schedule, and it depends on the day. If it's a nice hot day, you might find them up here just taking a nap. If not, to be spending some of that time in the water.
I love that. I love that. All right. Well, again, thank you, Miles, very much for having us out here. Very cool. Cindy, Una, we appreciate your help, and man, so much fun. Yeah, and they are a little bit more active right now, as he was just talking about with the dawn to dusk. Now, coming up, first of all, if you want these experiences, you can go to the zoo's website and it shows you the different ones that are out there. There is that additional cost, but you can check that out. Coming up, the zoo's open late tonight. They're open until 8 o'clock. There's going to be a live band on the stage, the Impala Lawn stage. We'll have that for you in just a little while.
From the city to the suburbs to the shore to the mountains, we've been celebrating summer with you all season, and we can hear the beats of summer right here at home this Friday. Summer Beat making its final stop of the season at the Philadelphia Zoo, and that's where we find Chief Meteorologist Bill Kelly. Hey, Bill.
And it's literally the summer beat. We got the music going on back there, doing some covers, beautiful stuff. What a gorgeous night here at the zoo. And I've been watching these guys. Watch these guys throw this corn. You're a professional, dude. Let me see you. Okay, how about one more? Okay, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. Back over here, I was just playing Connect 4, and I'm going to say I was a pretty formidable opponent. I'm just going to throw it out there. I know that Willow and Anne-Marie are tough, but we were having a good time. All right, who's winning, Willow, Anne-Marie? Who's up? You're me. Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. Okay, she's going for it. Look at the crowd out here, too. It is such a beautiful night here on the lawn. The zoo staying open tonight until 8 o'clock, so folks are enjoying just a gorgeous night, listening to some music. They have food and beverage out here as well, some adult beverage, which is nice for some people there. I want to introduce you to Sam here. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
You know, amazing. This event is so nice. It's a beautiful evening and just a great vibe. Tell us a little bit about it and kind of what the zoo's doing here.
Yeah, welcome to After Hours. It's one of our evening programs where members and guests get to enjoy the zoo late at night. We have special programming going on right now. Throwback. It's an acoustic folk band. They're playing on Impala Lawn stage. As you can see, lots of families, kiddos playing with lawn games. We have a pop-up bar here for guests to enjoy. And
that's not normally sitting over there if you come to the zoo, right?
It's not. During the daytime, that is not there for you. So if you come out for After Hours, you get to enjoy all these special things, plus see all your favorite animal habitats.
Now, I know this is the last one of the season. Is that correct?
It is, correct.
Is this something that you do every Friday? Is it just a few times a year? What are we looking at around maybe looking ahead to next year?
Yeah, we're looking forward to 2026. We're hoping to do more After Hours events. This year we only had 2, but we're hoping to increase that number by a few more next year. So check our events calendar.
It seems like from just the amount of people that are out here, there's been a pretty good response over that because folks, it's not just the grass. They can still enjoy the zoo these After Hours, right?
Yes, it's the zoo plus a few extra family fun things that anyone can take part in and enjoy. And it also gives guests an opportunity to visit us outside our 9:30 to 5 daytime window so people can relax. There's not a lot of heat tonight, so you can cool off, enjoy the shade, and spend time with your family and friends.
Well, and you hit that one right on the head. What a beautiful night. Could it have been nicer?
Great way to start the Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for more.
Exactly right. And there's just a lot of people out like this game. What's this game? What's that game called? Do you remember what that game is called there? Jenga. Oh, and well, dude, there you go. That's serious Jenga right there. Just bulldoze the whole top off of there. But anyways, having a great time here for our summer beat. It is the last one of the summer, and we've had a great time in all the locations that we've gone to.
Well, Bill, as we kick off this last unofficial weekend of summer, we're wrapping up our last summer beat from right here in the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection to the Jersey Shore and so many towns in between. We have enjoyed celebrating summer right along with so many of you at home. Right, Bill?
Yeah, we sure have. And we put together some snapshots of our journey. Take a look.
Such a great time. Look at you, you have a smile on your face right now. Great time.
Yeah, I love the music. So much fun and just so nice to meet people along the way.
No question about it. And a huge shout out, by the way, to our Summer Beat producer, Kelly Lobb. She is the cog in the wheel and continues to do an incredible job. Is Kelly there with you now, Bill?
She is, but
Bring
I
her in
don't
front
know
of
if
the
she
camera.
doesn't
Come
like
on.
being on TV.
There she is, yeah.
There she is.
That's what we want to talk about. Thank you, Kel, and thank you all for watching.
Yeah,